Then trust your natural responses, and everything will fall into place. He who rushes ahead doesn't go far. He who tries to shine dims his own light. He who defines himself can't know who he really is. He who has power over others can't empower himself. He who clings to his work will create nothing that endures. If you want to accord with the Tao, just do your job, then let go. 25. There was something formless and perfect before the universe was born. It is serene, empty, solitary, unchanging, infinite, eternally present. For lack of a better name, I call it the Tao. It flows through all things, inside and outside, and returns to the origin of all things. The Tao is great. The universe is great. Earth is great. Man is great. These are the four great powers. Man follows the earth. Earth follows the universe. The universe follows the Tao. The Tao follows only itself. 26. The heavy is the root of the light. The unmoved is the source of all movement. Thus the master travels all day without leaving home. However splendid the views, she stays serenely in herself. Why should the lord of the country flit about like a fool? If you let yourself be blown to and fro, you lose touch with your root. If you let restlessness move you, you lose touch with who you are. 27. A good traveler has no fixed plans and is not intent upon arriving. A good artist lets his intuition lead him wherever it wants. A good scientist has freed himself of concepts and keeps his mind open to what is. Thus the master is available to all people and doesn't reject anyone. He is ready to use all situations and doesn't waste anything. This is called embodying the light. What is a good man but a bad man's teacher? What is a bad man but a good man's job. If you don't understand this, you will get lost, however intelligent you are. It is the great secret. "28. Know the male, yet keep to the female. Receive the world in your arms. If you receive the world, the Tao will never leave you, and you will be like a little child. Know the white, yet keep to the black. Be a pattern for the world. If you are a pattern for the world, the Tao will be strong inside you, and there will be nothing you can't do. Know the personal, yet keep to the impersonal. Accept the world as it is. If you accept the world, the Tao will be luminous inside you, and you will return to your primal self. The world is formed from the void, utensils from a block of wood. The master knows the utensils, yet keeps to the block. Thus she can use all things. 20. Do you want to improve the world? I don't think it can end. A time for being in motion. A time for being at rest. A time for being vigorous. A time for being exhausted. The master sees things as they are, without trying to control them. She lets them go their own way, and resides at the center of the circle. 30. Whoever relies on the Tao in governing men doesn't try to force issues or defeat enemies by force, is forever out of control. And that trying to dominate events goes against the current of the Tao. Because he believes in himself, he doesn't try to. The Tao can't be perceived. Smaller than an electron, it contains uncountable a paradise. All people would be at peace, and the law would be written in their hearts. When you have names and forms, know that they are provisional. When you have institutions, know where their functions should end. Knowing when to stop, you can avoid any danger. All things end in the Tao, as rivers flow into the sea. 33. Knowing others
Stick 'em
is
up.
intelligence.
This is a laser gun. I'm gonna blast you.
Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength. Mastering
Legend of
yourself
Zelda.
is true power. If you realize that you have enough, you are truly rich. If you stay in the center and embrace death with your whole heart, you will endure forever. 34. nourishes infinite worlds, yet it doesn't hold on to them. Since it is merged with all things and hidden in their hearts, it can be called humble. Since all things vanish into it, and it alone endures, it can be called great. It isn't aware of its greatness, thus it is truly great. 35. She who is centered in the Tao can go where she wishes without danger. She perceives the universal harmony, even amid great pain, because she has found peace in her heart. Music or the smell of good cooking may make people stop and enjoy, but words that point to the Tao seem monotonous and without flavor. When you look for it, there is nothing to see. When you listen for it, there is nothing to hear. When you use it, it is inexhaustible. 36. If you want to shrink something, you must first allow it to expand. If you want to get rid of
Fruit
something,
Master! He charms them with the skills of his flute. Fruit Master!
if you want to take something, you must first allow it to be given. This is called the subtle perception of the way things are. The soft overcome the hard. The slow overcomes the fast. Let your workings remain a mystery. This is called the subtle perception of the way things are.
People keep asking
The
me,
soft
why do you have so many
overcomes the
phones?
hard.
Maybe it's because I'm using them to record live onto YouTube.
Overcomes the fast.
Hence the reason why you're here right
Let your workings
now.
remain a mystery.
Duh.
Just show people the results.
Why do you have so many?
37.
Are you wearing a dress? Motherfucker, these are my genie pants.
Get to it, all things are done. If powerful men and women could center themselves in it, the whole world would be transformed by itself in its natural rhythms.
Listen,
People would
10
be
rag.
content with
Yeah,
their
I
simple
know I only need
everyday
one phone to
lives
stream. That's what this girl that I'm seeing keeps telling me.
and free
You
of
don't
desire.
need 30 Instagram accounts. You only need one
When there is
Instagram
no
account.
desire,
And I'm like, yeah. Okay, yeah, you're
all
right. You're 100%
things
right. And so,
are
you know
at
what,
peace.
10 rag 79, you're 100% right too.
38.
Why am I letting you get me all bent out of
The
shape?
master doesn't try to be powerful. Thus, he is truly powerful. The ordinary man keeps reaching for power. Thus, he never has enough. The master does nothing, yet he leaves nothing undone. The ordinary man is always doing things, yet many more are left to be done. The kind man does something, yet something remains undone. The just man does something, and leaves many things to be done. The moral man does something, and when no one responds, He rolls up his sleeves and uses force. When the Tao is lost, there is goodness. When goodness is lost, ritual is the husk of true faith.
Thank you, 10Rag79. I'm glad I can make you feel great tonight. But here you are, watching me live on my cell phone, wasting all your time. Clearly, you don't have better things to do. When I see it go to a 0, then I'll know you're doing something better with your time. Until then, 10Rag, you are a hypocrite, and maybe you're a moron too.
It's all illusions.
I'm gonna go with the low IQ.
The sky is clear and spacious. The earth is solid and full. All creatures flourish together, content with the way they are, endlessly repeating themselves.
You're retired? Well, so am I, and I'm 42, bitch. Did it 5 years before you, and here I am, playing a fucking flute, and there you are, sitting at your fucking lake house all alone, bored, can't come up with any creative solutions for your life. You ain't got no girlfriend, you didn't get, there you go. Now you're gone.
Creatures
Gotcha, 10Rag.
The master views the parts with compassion because he understands the whole. His constant practice is humility. He doesn't glitter like a jewel, but lets himself be shaped by the Tao, as rugged and common as a stone. Building is the way of the Tao. All things are born.
Never had one lesson.
41.
How is that one lesson?
When a superior man hears of the Tao, he immediately begins to embody it. When an average man hears of the Tao, he half believes it, half doubts it. When a foolish man hears of the Tao, he laughs out loud. If he didn't laugh, it wouldn't be the Tao. The path forward seems to go back. The direct path seems long.
Oh, hi, Nora.
True power seems weak.
Nora, I will talk to you on the condition that you do not bring up. Oh, she left.
True purity seems tarnished. True steadfastness seems changeable. True clarity seems obscure. The greatest art seems unsophisticated. The greatest love seems indifferent.
When I went to school in Brazos County in politics,
The greatest wisdom
1 in 3 people were closer to
seems childish.
as a stat. You didn't know where their next meal or two would come from.
The Tao is nowhere to be found.
Marshall, how many years ago was that place? How many years
It
ago?
nourishes and completes all things.
2025 now.
Yeah. About 10 years. Yes, about 10 years.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
The Tao gives birth to one. One
If somebody
gives
is
birth
starving
to
to
two.
death, if anybody is injured and can't
Two
get
gives
medical
birth
treatment,
to three.
they can show up at their local ER, which is
Three
paid
gives
for
birth
by the county,
to all
not the
things.
Fed. And they might have to wait in that
All
waiting room
things
for
have
a
their
long
backs
time.
to the female
But if you are indeed
and stand
starving to
facing
death,
the male.
yes, I'm sorry.
When male
If you
and
are indeed
female
starving to
combine,
death, You're going to go to your local county ER.
All things achieve
And you're
harmony.
going to get taken care of, and then it's going to be paid for by the
Ordinary
state.
men hate solitude,
Hey, I got a question.
but the master makes use of it, embracing his aloneness,
Jeff, we can hear you, sir.
realizing
Yes, we can
he is
hear you.
one with the whole universe.
Like, we saw all the bailouts.
In fact, if I may, I'm glad you came in
43.
because I need a hug.
We all do.
The
bro.
gentlest thing in the world
I think
overcomes the hardest thing in the world.
For the past hour or so, and I think everybody
That which has
their
no
opinion,
substance
and we're all Americans.
enters
We all
where
watch
there is no
what's
space.
happening. And I think the frustration for
This shows the value of non-action.
to pay their money is the lack of representation is going on
Teaching
currently
without
on
words,
both sides of the aisle, both sides of the party.
performing
Playing
without
real
actions.
people. There's been
That is the master's way.
like we've watched the bailouts in government over the years that have happened with the banking industry, the
44.
automotive industry. We've seen
Fame or
$60
integrity,
billion go overseas
which is
to
more important?
Argentina right now, as well as we've seen money go to Ukraine.
Money
with the
or
previous
happiness?
administration. And I
Which
think
is more
my
valuable?
frustration in all of this is the Americans are going to
Success
a
or failure?
football game where we have
Which is more
some
destructive?
rooting for the Democrats, some rooting for the Republican regime, and
If you look to others for
neither one of these
fulfillment,
parties is getting anything done for the
you will
American.
never truly be
We're all
fulfilled.
getting fucked with no Vaseline pause. So my
If you
thing
have
is, when are we as American people gonna recognize the games that they're playing? With these corporations playing games with us, with this Congress playing games with us, with these presidential elects playing games with us that are just puppets on a string initially. When are we gonna wake up from this shit? Like it's to the point where there are people out here right now hungry, and there's some that fraud the system, that is true, but there's some that fraud the system in Congress. We watched Brett Favre fraud the system in his state. We've watched fraud all across the place. When are we gonna look at this shit like, is it okay to starve kids because you two parties are playing games with the people? Is it okay to take away jobs from federal employees or people like air traffic controllers and even some of our military staff and different people in the sector? Is it okay to take away their paychecks and their livelihoods, and some of them even going to food banks right now because they're not making any income? Is it okay? Are we not human enough to where we have empathy and sympathy for people right now who are basically having their lives swept up under them right now with no fault of their own? Like, when is that discussion going to be had? When is it? Go ahead.
Okay, you made your point, and I
got one more thing to say.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
just feel like we're getting played, as I stated before. We got played with the Biden administration. We get played with this one. The Congress still get their pay. They get to go home to their nice, lavish life, in which case they tripled and sometimes quadrupled their net worth since they've been in Congress.
I think you've made, that's
Yeah, go ahead, Paige.
Thank you. That's interesting, and I hear the frustration and all the complaints and understand. I do think that there is maybe talking past each other on both sides from what I witnessed, where a lot of it is like, you don't care if people starve. And I think, at least what I've seen with some of the shutdown that opened my eyes, is that when you take away the subsidies, some of the ACA for the top earners, the ones that are being extended, is that you see how much we're actually paying for some of this stuff. And it's crazy because, we're all paying for that if you pay taxes. And so I think a lot of it, especially when it's like a 51-year-old couple who retired early, but they have ACA because, they're just single with no kids and they, can have like $137,000 income. That is like not the same as people, starving because SNAP isn't being done. So I think that, all of this gets a little bit complicated, where more of it is like, what are we actually paying for? And then the answer to that is, well, people are starving. It's like,
Okay,
we
the
can get,
$60 billion to Argentina, what are we paying for with that? No one asked that question. What are we paying for to Argentina?
There's a simple,
well, that's
very simple, man. Hi.
Democrats agree to the CR as is, then you get to feed people.
But see, here's the thing. Both sides, like I said, with Ukraine and Argentina, we didn't, as taxpayers, authorize none of that shit. And it's going out of this country. We got people starving in this country. Make this shit make sense.
Hug. You made your point. Why don't you go on mute for a few minutes? Let a couple of people respond. Believe me, Hug, you've been heard. You made your point.
Hey, you gotta stop it. CR, people eat tonight. It's very, very simple. Now, if you don't want to do that, then the Republicans have to negotiate with them, and they're not. So
we're going to let people starve because they're playing games.
Oh, no, Steve already asked you to be quiet for a couple minutes.
No, fuck you. I'm talking when I want to.
All right, well, fair enough. Hug. Okay. Hold on, everybody. Hug gets a timeout because we gave him plenty of time to speak, to express his opinion. And then when we asked him to go on mute and let other people talk, I think if I heard him correctly, Paige, did he say, fuck that, I'm going to talk when I want? I don't think so. You're gonna get a timeout. And Paige and Marshall, you guys can bring him up whenever you feel is appropriate. Paige, why don't you continue, Paige?
Okay, but we would love to have Hug back if everyone else could just, we could pass.
I agree. I like what he had to say.
Yeah. But I think Old spoke. Anyone else have anything to add to it?
Yeah, this is candidate. I just want to say that I got 1,500 signatures to run for Congress, and every person that I got to sign, I said, what's your top priority? The number one priority is housing. Complaints of, why does the family across the street from me not have to pay rent? Why are they all on SNAP and cash welfare? Well, I got to work my ass off and pay my rent. Housing is your biggest expense here. And this is typical clown house tomfoolery, where we sit here and talk about a nothing burger. Meanwhile, people can't pay their rent and they're 8 months behind on their mortgage. That's the truth.
Do you believe in rent control on your campaign? Just because that's the only way you're going to control it. There's no other way. If demand exceeds supply goes up, prices go up. If you don't believe in rent control, then you're nowhere different from anybody else who just wants to bitch about it. You got to come with solutions. And if you can't come up with solutions, just get in line and comply. That's all.
Hold on. At the previous case, the congressional candidate dude, he specifically mentioned subsidies through Section 8 is part of why, that is part of why the costs are so high. You have a lot of people getting money from the state, from the federal. If you guys saw the headline, Trump launched 50-year mortgages. Trump's answer to affordability is longer mortgage period. It's not actually increasing supply. It's not fixing the subsidies. It's just total. So I'm with our guy. What's your name again? Who's running for the?
But I'm just saying, do you think that Clubhouse is an app that white people, would be interested in? Because it's not like white people can't download and get on Clubhouse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think you're probably right. I mean, that's a good point to that too. I don't know if white people would be as interested in that. I mean, I don't know why. Maybe as a sense of community is a little bit better. But I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I honestly think that white people, you guys, have a great sense of community as well. I think all nationalities of people have a great community amongst themselves, no matter how society tries.
Excuse me, Monet. Mountain, put me in the queue. This is candidate.
Yeah, buddy, go for it.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, finish up, Monet.
Go ahead though. Continue. Sorry, what you were saying though.
Oh, I was saying that I believe that all nationalities of people have a sense of camaraderie amongst their own kind. Like I said, I think that white people also have a great sense of community as well.
You will never be happy with yourself.
Yeah. Go ahead, John.
Be content with what you have.
Hey, what's up? There is
Rejoice in the way
minimal
things are.
community. for the white people.
When you realize
And
there's nothing like it, the whole
worse for
world
white
belongs
women.
to you.
I mean,
No, I
it's
agree.
been drowned out, and that's okay. We'll just have to start our own, I guess. That's how it's been going.
Hey, Mom.
What's up?
My dad, he wants to talk about the Marine Corps and how it impacted his life. He's watching videos. Dan, what makes the Marine Corps the best thing that you've ever done? Where are you from? You're from St. Louis, by the way, right?
What are you doing?
Asking you, put you on the spot. Why?
Hold on a second, man. We're trying to talk about this.
Forget it.
About the topic here.
Yeah, I don't want to go there. I'm sorry.
You're not proud to be a Marine.
Stop.
All right, go Navy. How about that? Go Navy.
Go Navy. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, my dad's scared to talk about the Marines. I don't know why.
My dad.
Veterans.
Talk to you, Dad.
I'd like to listen. It's great. I'd like to talk about the Marines some other time, but we're not really talking about them. Man, I love the military, bro. We're kind of talking about different shit. I mean, really.
Hey, Melvin, I got one more theory, real quick. 30 seconds, right? And remember, Clubhouse catered to music industry folks, right? Whether they were managers, A-list, D-list, that kind of industry. That's who they first gave out the invites to, right? And I think that's why you also have a high representation
My girlfriend.
of, let's say, black people.
There was a song I was listening to earlier. It's a Jay-Z song.
Right? On this app because it catered.
It's just such a stupid song.
So
I was laughing at it because it's like so ghetto kind of.
Yeah, I do remember that during COVID. I remember.
Yeah, during COVID.
Not ghetto, I guess like.
Meek Mill was here.
Stupid lyrics, stupid concept.
Who was the guy who
That's the
just
song.
got shot and killed?
Me and my girlfriend.
Just last year. No, he was. He fought with Young and Ace. Young and Ace was on here too, but he got shot and he what's his name? Anyway, not Fulio.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I think that's another reason why you got a lot of
a lot of rappers.
Rappers, entertainment, that kind of.
But I did kind of know that shit. I mean, but it would just be nice if more white folks would come on here. But I agree with Joe, dude. Like even on this app, dude, white folks do not really get along. We don't see skin color as something where because you're the same color, we're gonna fucking. In fact, I would say argue white folks are harder on each other. One, because they virtue signal for a couple of years. One time when I was 19 to 21, and dude, it was crazy the amount of white folks that were in there versus Indians. There was no black. I mean, I was in a small town in Montana, but there was Latinos there, and in my town and stuff, and Indians because we're in Montana. We have a lot of them. Dude, that was like 99% white folks. Like the white folks will kick their fucking old folks to the curb. It's kind of sad. But so, I mean, I like my white folks, trust me, but it is a little sad with that.
Well, my question to you is, were you raised in a two-parent household?
Yeah, I was. I mean, my parents did split up, but I had a stepdad and stuff too, and a stepmom. So.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Mountain, put me in the queue.
I was waiting for you to talk, bro.
Oh, no, go ahead, Monet. Finish up.
Go ahead.
I mean, that's one thing that I can say that I have observed. I don't really recall meeting too many white people who grew up in single-family households, like single-parent households. And I know there are single-parent households in the white community, but I myself don't recall meeting too many of your kind that grew up in single parent households.
You gotta come to Pennsylvania, man. I mean, that's where they at.
Okay. Well, I'm from Texas, so I really don't recall.
But then they think about it, you're not really around white people though, I assume. Yeah, so how would you know?
Well, you're right, because the times that I can reflect being around white people are obviously when I worked in like Fortune 500 companies, and then also in private school, because I did attend a private, actually a couple of private high schools, and obviously most of the children that attend those schools.
We'll find the sort of thing.
So
We're just done. Sorry.
We are going to have peace.
No.
Mountain is a perfect example that
BB, John was trying to talk. And,
I thought.
Yeah, put me in the queue, Mountain. Thank you, Mountain.
Listen, black lady, you don't need to worry. It's like when it comes to IQ, like Mountain.
So you shut up, you crazy Persian lady, dude. God.
IQ race related. No, because Mountain is a perfect white example of why not.
BB, you come on here and say the craziest shit ever. Nobody even understands what you're saying. But John, what were you saying, bro?
Oh, I got this great book called 1001. I got this great book called 1001 Quotes and Sayings, and I just wanted to read a few quotes for everybody in the room to help them get some positive neurolinguistic programming and dialectic ASMR.
Mountain, how does a white guy like you go around talking about like race IQ?
How? Well,
No,
we're trying to come on
even
an
if
app
you
and
did,
just trying to have good conversation with people.
Like, you might have a point, but you might not be the perfect example of why.
BB, you've never met an overweight American with freckles? They have insecurity issues, BB.
He has a sexy voice, but that's okay.
How you get turned into racism?
I'm not sure about that.
So what it was, if you want, go ahead and, shut up for a second, BB, sorry, but, when you try to come on here with good conversations, with the intention of good conversations, no racism, and you get called cracker and hillbilly and trailer park boy and whatever the fuck you name it with the stereotypes, you start to develop a certain, tendency to be racist. So you give them what they want, I guess, right? So that's what happens.
I'm sitting in the toilet and having a pee, and I find it very sexy. Why shouldn't you be racist? I think you should be even more racist than you were ever before. Because I think your probably country, it deserves it. Even if it's coming from at that low level of wherever it's coming from. Because if you're not, then what the fuck is happening to your country in the meantime? And you know what? It's going to be people like you who are going to have to somehow carry the torch. So I go back to my peeing, and then I come back to you.
Well, let me just read you a couple quotes because I haven't heard anything interesting yet in this room, I got to tell you. That's all I'm saying.
Well, make it fast, John. I mean, if...
Oh, Pepe, your number one boxing match is back on the app. Jay Breska has resurfaced today in unhealthy debates, and I'm hoping.
Wait a second, baby.
Who was Tim's manager with the big hair, big gray hair?
Talking about I know what you're talking about. His name slipping me.
That's who I'm gonna be on this app.
The wild eccentrical.
And we're gonna raise money for charity and for the campaign. And you will be instrumental, young Pepe, in your boxing ways. You and Jay Breska head to head. It will be the most hyped debate room in Clubhouse history.
He's not even a debater.
It doesn't matter. We're going to frame it as a prize fight. You are the number one prize fighter here, fighting for your ideas, your concepts, your rhetoric. And Jay Breska will go toe-to-toe with you in the Clubhouse Ultimate Fighting Championship Ring of Debate. Are you willing to fight Jay Breska, Pepe?
Sure. How many people are in his room? Like 5?
No, we're going to set it up in a separate
I'm
house.
asking how many people are in his room now.
I'm going to create...
No, but can I just say when it comes to Jay Breska, I can understand it from Pepe's point of view because there's something about Jay Braska, which is like, is he like Jewish? Is he American? Is he this? Is he that? It's like, you gotta at least like stand for something, right? And it's like, as I've known Jay Braska probably like far longer than anybody else,
I don't think so.
including the rest of you, I have nothing against him, but I do kind of feel he just waves his own flag. And so it's like, I don't know how Pepe and him got into that altercation, but as much as I would say, okay, well, I don't think Jay is that bad, I would probably say it's like someone like Pepe is more principled.
No, he went after me for money. Oh, go on.
But who are we talking about? Jay, Pepe. I don't think Pepe. No, I don't think Pepe has that kind of time. I think Pepe just does his own thing.
I'm not talking about Pepe. Look alive.
Oh, but Jay also at the same time, it's like, live and let live. It's like some people are doing whatever they're doing, and that's what they're doing. I don't think it's like you need to get involved.
You're killing the room, dude.
Maybe that's the
That's your goal every time.
Oh, we're gonna go to another room. Just follow.
Okay, so I'm gonna create. I'm gonna create a new room called Pepe versus JB in a new house I created called Pepe versus you. Pepe is such a consistent person on here. This is the thing about people who are consistent here. You can work with them and, create more drama and stir the pot for this app.
Yeah. Let me hear it. This is going to be a room here soon or what?
Yeah, I'm going to text JB.
Good luck.
Oh, JB doesn't like he blocked me. Fucking bastard.
Me too, but ping me. Maybe he'll change his mind. I doubt it.
He might.
Right?
He might.
That guy calls people a lowlife and a piece of shit, but he's actually a real piece of shit. It's crazy. The projection was that guy.
I'm gonna do it Gary Baumgarten style though, and turn the chat off.
Good idea.
Okay, chat is off, and we're gonna create a poll. Who won the debate?
What's the room called, buddy?
Pepe.
What's this called?
JB.
Okay.
All responses must be fact. Pepe versus JB.
What's up, Uma?
Well, greetings, everyone. You invite me to the house, so I thought I'd check it out.
Yeah, what's going on? I can't even get in that talking age room, so.
What is going on with that?
Well, they got a few people blocking me, like Tina and Steve, so. It is what it is.
Well, I had that conversation in the chat.
Bait, I guess, if JB is gonna do it, right? I mean, we'll see. But
that's the clubhouse room.
I'm gonna have to change my PTR to get in that room.
Right, I know. It's God. No, JB has me permanently banned because I guess I called him out on his, on the allegations against him.
Who, JB?
He's a dude that you probably don't never ran into. Maybe I haven't ran into him in a long time, but he's a Guido. He's a Italian dude from New York. I told him exactly what had just happened and what I just saw. Because this was 11 years ago, obviously I don't remember everything that happened in that day, so I'm going to go into the next day. So the next night, sitting in my room on my bed, it's raining.
Male stripper and male escort ran into the Diddy thing and told my push out as I was a male.
Yeah, I started. Motherfuckers don't even know about that shit. Yeah, y'all motherfuckers stuck on Brightlands and Frank Muller's and shit. Nigga, this is a different level, bro.
I like to be blessed, make money, and stay out of trouble, man.
Okay, fact.
Okay, I'm trying to get
Those
JB
damn
and Pepe in
liberals might
here.
not like that, but who cares?
Yeah, I don't know if JB's a liberal. I don't think Pepe is.
No, but Pepe or not but JB definitely flip flops. So he'll be one day he'll be for something, another day he'll be, he's kind of weird. So he really just does it if it'll get him popularity. He has no intent.
In return for benefits. And so, not taking anything away from service people. I just thank anyone who's listening for your service. But it's an immediate trade-off.
Yeah.
So I was thinking when
we look back.
Nacho cheese!
Yeah.
What's up?
Wow. Yeah, I mean, we don't even have to look to that much of a distant past. I mean, just last century, the two.
Her name was Nacho.
One thing, unfortunately.
Well, I can't draw in Pepe or JB. I have an Anon in the account, which could be JB or Pepe or somebody else. But anyways, I hope your room goes well. Have you read a book yet today? Did you read a book in the last 72 hours? Because only 3% of people will read books.
Can you read a book for a day? Is that realistic?
The statistic is, according to the Movie Network, only 3% of people read books.
Hey, funny enough, that actor died, man. He was a great actor, man.
Yeah, he was good. Peter Beale.
He died because he was reading books, dude.
I'm mad as hell and I'm not gonna take it anymore.
That's like one of the best, freaking movie speeches ever, bro.
Am I getting through to you, Mr. Beale?
What's that?
The world is a collegium of corporations.
I cannot take the world anymore, you said, candidate.
You are.
Is my English accent so fuck up or something?
No, it works. It's good. We can mostly understand you. So.
Mostly, because they make fun of me in talking game room that I talk retard, bullshit, lady boy, whatever they talk about me. I'm like, fuck you, God.
No, it's not. People on this app are mean as fuck, but it's just the internet, so don't let it get to
internet.
People keep saying that. Especially English, like in America, we a little bit meaner to each other, I think.
Yes, but got back to the topic of reading. I just talked to a guy who really spent his last 20 years doing his journal every day, and he was like, I love reading. And I was like, wow, 20 years, every single day writing on that. Amazing, isn't it?
It's cool, but here's the thing. The stats don't back it up, okay? John, okay? People died earlier back in the day. All right, so if reading prolonged your life and all that was
Listen to this quote. It says,
You just don't like reading, Mountain.
Instead of loving people and using things, we love things and use people.
Use people for what?
It's a quote. Men acquire a particular quality by constantly acting in a particular way.
Like what?
If you can't imitate him, don't copy him.
We should not copy anything. We are all one of a kind. Hello?
If there is one sound that follows the march of humanity, it is the scream.
Yes.
Never be bullied into silence. Never allow yourself to be made a victim. Accept no one's definition of your life. Define yourself.
No.
Oh God, I'm getting shot at.
Nothing.
Real love.
Welcome to Uma's world.
You know, Pepe just creates his own rooms. Did he create a room? Let's see.
Respect.
Well, sure he
Follow
did.
and subscribe. What? Follow and
Did he?
subscribe?
Yes. Did Pepe start his own fucking room? Did Pepe start his own room or what?
Yeah, he's got a room open called Mountain is a Gaylord.
What?
I want that. Fuck up. Hey, none of that fucking echo shit.
No. Be honest, Mountain.
No, I'm not
gay.
gay. No.
How can I take internet serious?
Well, I don't want to be mean. Never mind. No, I'm not gay. That's what I'm saying. I could be mean to both of you.
He's freckled and he's obese. How much do you weigh, Mountain Man?
200 pounds when I'm 6 foot. I'm 6.
How many centimeters is that? I've never worked with an American system of measurement.
You're 200 pounds, 6'7"?
No, 6 foot, 200 pounds.
Oh, I see. Okay.
In centimeters, how tall are you?
I don't know what that is. I mean, I know what centimeters is, but I don't know what I am. So.
I am one.
You have to look it up. I got my hands are full, so.
Well, I'm totally blocked out. I can't get into any of the rooms.
I'm playing PUBG right now.
Why do you need to fight at all? Let it be.
Why? Because I'm fighting for a chicken dinner on PUBG. Don't you get it, Omar? Yeah.
No, I watched a movie called Mickey 17, the stupidest movie ever.
This is for my family, this chicken dinner. Don't you get it, Omar?
No.
There you go.
Chicken or eggs?
Alright,
John. Why are you fighting for that egg? Why the chicken?
John.
Well, this is better than listening to Tauma. Are you seriously? Tauma, you gave me a migraine, and you gave my migraine a migraine. You gave my migraines a migraine. And now I'm having another migraine from the migraine that the migraine gave the migraine that you gave my migraine. Oh, Nora Bandura is in the house.
Oh my God.
Welcome to the room, Nora. We're trying to get JB and Pepe to come into the room. Were you just in the anonymous account, Nora? Oh, you don't have plus. Never mind.
No.
Yeah, why do you, John? $5 for this trash?
Hey, that's Tauma. She sells herself for pennies on the dollar.
Am I?
No, stop.
What?
Enough. Both of you guys, your manicness is causing problems. Stop.
You're playing video games, Mountain. So what's going on, Nora? What are you doing tonight?
I'm eating cookies and milk and watching TV.
Cookies and milk? What are you, like a 24-year-old college chick in a sorority? No, you're a washed up, 40-year-old elevator,
Listen, I'm not technically washed up, but this injury does make me washed up. I do agree, but not because of my age, but because of my injury. And they're really good cookies.
All right, well, I can't knock good cookies. I just hope they're not from a package and they're made with love.
No, they're from a bakery.
Hi, Stinny. Welcome to the Pepe debate room versus JB. We're trying to get Pepe and JB to box it out once and for all in a super fight. Pepe versus JB, the ultimate clubhouse debate room of the year 2025. This is going to be the biggest room of the year. No one's here yet. We got the chat off like Gary Baumgarten. We're going to do it Gary Baumgarten style. Stinny, if you could be my messenger, my little Mercury, my little Cupid, fly over to Pepe and say, hey, John's got a debate room open. He wants you in there. He's got JB's number. He's going to text JB and say, if you're a man and you ain't some Goomba, you're going to show up in the Pepe debate room and prove that you got the cojones to come in here and spar 3 rounds with Pepe on multiple topics. Thank you, Stinny. Or T.A. Uma, or respect, if you can go to JB's room in the unhealthy debates and go over there and be the little Mercury Apollo, just fly over there and go message JB.
Can you go and tell him?
In the meantime, can we analyze my scar/wound, John?
I'm looking at my own scar right now, and you know what? It's a beauty. It's a beauty. Yeah, I need an emissary. Emissary, go forth and proclaim the fight. Fly, emissary, fly!
That echo's crazy.
I shouldn't have an echo now. I turned all that shit down. How do I have echo?
He gives me a play video games. What do you think that I was some adult kid who plays video games?
Is still an echo?
No, you're good now.
Okay.
Stinny's coming up. Stinny, did you emissary to JB? What did he say?
John, stop with that.
What did he say, Stinny? Huh?
But I can say I'm at a party, so I told Pepe to come in. I don't know if he will though.
Nice. Okay, well, Pepe has been informed. Can anybody reach Jay Bresca?
Jesus, what's he doing? John, why are you doing this? Want to get pissed on? Huh?
Whoa! We got our Trump hat on now. We're going full MAGA mode. Give me the MAGA power of Grayskull. Okay, candidate MAGA is here. We're going to invite some more people, see if we can get this party started.
Okay, PTR.
PTR. Ooh!
Hold on. Not PTR.
PTR. Ooh!
Hold on, I don't like that.
Hey, sorry about that, Mountain. I just, I'm trying to get this party started. I need your help over here. Thank you for being here.
Bastard, dude.
Just invite people. We're going to grow this party, this fiesta. El partido con MAGA Trump, el presidente de los Estados Unidos.
Okay, PTR.
PTR.
Here.
PTR. PTR. Ooh.
I sent all that.
Ooh, Nora Bandura. Damn, girl. Yeah, it's gonna take a couple years to fade away.
Pretty bad.
It could be worse. I saw a burn victim on a bus once. I couldn't believe my eyes. It's so unbelievably bad.
That's so sad.
Okay, I can't listen to the commercials, Nora. Sorry.
It wasn't a commercial. It's a supermarket sweep.
Yeah, I don't want to listen to it. I'm going to read some quotes instead. This is from a new book called 1001 Quotes and Sayings. Pick any page. You go first, Nora. What page? Give me a number. 1 through 100. 1 through
76.
200. 76? All right, this is what you're getting. It's page 76. Those who excel in virtue have the best right of all to rebel, but then they are of all men the least inclined to do so. Aristotle. If I am anything, which I highly doubt, I have made myself so by hard work. Isaac Newton. The measure of your life will not be in what you accumulate, but in what you give away. Wayne Dyer. When you cease to make a contribution, you begin to die. Eleanor Roosevelt. I don't care what is written about me, so who can get to Jay Breska's ear, get to Pepe's ear, say John Kitover, the Don Juan of boxing and debate here on Clown House, is seeking a match between Pepe and Jay Breska. Don King is who I'm going with.
Boy, I don't know what you're talking about.
We're looking for a messenger, somebody to go to Pepe's room and say, hey, Pepe, candidate John has a debate room open and your presence has been requested.
Hey, John, by the way, you owe me fucking dinner over here.
And he's got $100 on the dinner and $100 on the bet that Jay Breska beats Pepe down in 3 KO fights.
John, for real.
Just go with your dad to the steakhouse on Veterans Day and you got yourself a steak on me. You got it, buddy.
I'll fucking pay for it. You trying to get elected still or what?
Yes.
All right, so in all reality, what do you want me to do here?
I want you to go to Jay Breska's room and say, hey,
What's it called?
It's called Unhealthy Debates by Jay Breska, the big
big
Goomba. Nora or Mountain or Upside Down question mark. We need other emissaries to find Pepe. Bring them here. Drag them here by their hairs if you have to. Bring me Pepe and bring me Jay Breska.
Just got fucking dusted, man. I'm pissed.
Well, you probably smell like it.
Yeah.
And when was the last time you went to the gym and broke a sweat and lifted weights and did push-ups?
The last time you are, motherfucker, you get gout because you eat pork, dude. What are you even talking about?
I just got back from the gym 4 hours ago. Cheesecake. Did you eat cheesecake for dessert tonight?
The towel.
No.
I couldn't find nothing.
You couldn't find it? All right, let me check myself. I'll text JB. Let me text JB. I'll text him personally. The #1 campaign contributor to the campaign. We're going to raise some money for the campaign.
Hey, Anna, how you doing? Hey, John.
Yeah.
Don't be moderator.
You want a mod?
Well, people will come up.
No, you don't understand. I'm the mod because this is a challenge room. We only need 1 mod. We don't need 2 mods.
I'm not gonna kick anybody. It's up to you. You have my phone number, for God's sakes.
Oh, are you available?
But me?
To join my clubhouse room? Frog. Boom. Pepe debate room versus JB. Oh, Don King.
I don't think he's gonna come. Pepe's into that race shit. Watch. I'll make a rule.
JB has received the text messages. He's not an Apple user. He's an Android user. That doesn't surprise me. Not because,
Or he gave you a non-iPhone number? If you're in an automobile crash, it's also called an accident. Wizard.
Okay, I'm gonna copy the link. See, this is all incremental communication. I'm gonna message myself on Instagram this link because I don't have Clubhouse on my main phone. You know, I also like Pepe's telephone number if I could get it. That's who I'm going to be on this app. And we're going to raise money for charity and for the campaign. And you will be instrumental, young Pepe, in your boxing ways. You and Jay Bresca, head to head, it'll be the most hyped debate room in Clubhouse history. It doesn't matter. We're going to frame it as a prize fight. You are the number one prize fighter here, fighting for your ideas, your concepts, your rhetoric, and Jay Bresca will go toe-to-toe with you in the Clubhouse Ultimate Fighting Championship Ring of Debate. Are you willing to fight Jay Bresca Pepe?
Sure. How many people are in this room? Like 5?
No, we're going to... That's who I'm going to be. So that's the setup. If we can pull this fight off, it'll be a real match made in heaven. 60 seconds each, 10 rounds, 10 questions. Each person gets 1 point per question. Whoever gets the most points wins. All we need is our fighters. Our beautiful
I think he's in Randy's room.
Can you go in there and tell him?
No, I'm blocked.
What about you, upside down question mark? Who are you, by the way? Identify yourself.
Let's clear something up. 24-hour smiles aren't shortcuts when done correctly.
Hey, they're losing their job. The dollar buys a nickel's worth. Banks are going bust. Shopkeepers keep a gun under the counter. Punks are running wild in the street. There's nobody anywhere who seems to know what to do, and there's no end to it. We know the air is unfit to breathe, and our food is unfit to eat. We sit watching our TVs while some local newscaster tells us that today we had 15 homicides and 63 violent crimes, as if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad. They're crazy. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy, so we don't go out anymore. We sit in the house, and slowly the world we're living in is getting smaller, and all we say is, please, at least leave us alone in our living rooms. Let me have my toaster and my TV and my steel-belted radios, and I won't say anything. Just leave us alone. Well, I'm not going to leave you alone. I want you to get mad. I don't want you to protest. I don't want you to riot. I don't want you to write to your congressman because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about the depression and the inflation and the Russians and the crying in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value.
I want you to get up now.
Just the wisdom I was
I
looking
want you to
for.
get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell.
You wrote a shell alarm. Just the wisdom I was looking for.
I want you to get up right now. Get up, go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore. Things have got to change.
How many stations does this go out?
Get mad.
67. I know it goes to Louisville and Atlanta.
Hey, we're going to take this anymore. Then we'll figure out what to do about the depression and the inflation and the oil crisis. But first, open your chest, open the window, stick your head out and yell, and say, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
Who are you talking to, Mike?
CGG Atlanta.
Are they yelling in Atlanta?
Are they yelling in Atlanta, Ted?
But first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
They're yelling in Baton Rouge.
Get up out of your...
Son of a bitch! We struck the mother load!
Get up from your chairs right now. Go to
Where you going? I don't want to see if anybody's yelling.
open it and stick your head out and yell and keep yelling. I'm mad as hell! I'm not going to take it anymore! I'm not going to take it anymore!
This story is about Howard Beale, who was the network news anchorman on UBS TV5. He was fired.
And President Ford's life was 18 days ago, and again yesterday in San Francisco. In spite of the two attempts, Mr. Ford says he will not become a prisoner of the Oval Office, a hostage of would-be assassins.
The American people are good people. Democrats, independents, Republicans, they're not.
How the hell you always get good? Time. Because of poor ratings. Since this show is the only thing I had going for me in my life, I have decided to kill myself.
So what she said.
I'm going to blow my brains out program a week from today.
10 seconds to commercial.
Tune in next Tuesday. That should give the public relations people a week to promote the show. We ought to get a hell of a rating out of that.
Roll
50 share. Easy.
Take Thompson. When you're having a great time.
Howard Beale.
Just said he was going to blow his brains out next Tuesday.
What are you talking about?
Didn't you hear him? He just said. Howard just said he was going to kill himself next Tuesday.
What do you mean Howard just said he was going to kill himself next Tuesday?
He was supposed to do a tag on Ron Ness and
Next Tuesday, I'm going to shoot myself. What the hell's going on? I don't know. He just said he was going to blow his brains out.
What the fuck's going on, Howard?
I want to know what the fuck is going on, Howard.
I can't hear you.
Turn the studio light on.
We're back on in 11 seconds.
10 seconds.
3, 2. Howard, what the hell are you doing? Have you flipped or what?
I think we better get it off.
Get him off.
How do you fellas get your
What the fuck is wrong with you? Son of a bitch, he's going outside. We're in fucking trouble down here. Get the devil out of here. She had this ready. Gotta stand by this.
Lou, can't we clear out that downstairs lobby? There must be 100 people down.
How am I gonna
Maybe
clear
TV
it out,
station
Brian?
wire service in the city. I can barely get in. Arthur, anything we can do here?
Another segment of What's Popular. Starting up next on the airways, Howard Beale.
Everybody goes.
Jones running down today, Edward Jones running with the chairman of the board of the Union Broadcasting Systems, and he died at 11 o'clock this morning of a heart condition that worries us. We're in a lot of trouble.
So, we're literally starving people and oh, sure, when Norm lets me actually land, which would have taken 10.
Okay, you got
There
it.
you go. Now you're landing.
Well,
Happy landing. I mean, that makes it longer than I thought it would. I mean, let's get mad. Let's get mad. If that theory, due respect to the gentleman, if that theory worked, then the government should just seize the means of production from all these private corporations to make things cheaper.
just talking for UBI for like an hour.
So here's the deal, guys. We have a one-mic policy. Somebody's speaking, unless it's a mod, stay muted. Mod jumps in, just mute up. You'll get a chance to come back, please. Brian, I brought you back up because I was trying to learn from you. I don't really understand a lot of the things you're saying, but I wanted to try to learn. Fair enough. I speak from experience having managed the Allen business units at places like credit unions or what have you. But the gentleman that just said, well, you should just use the means of production for everything. It makes a lot more sense for
Mountain Man is back. Welcome back, Mountain.
You're kind of an asshole, dude. You ruined my. Yeah, alright. Well, I guess you're gonna get blocked by me too, dude, because I don't want you in my rooms either.
Damn.
So fuck you.
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one does. And another one does. And another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. Dude, I mean, c'est la vie, bro. Like, go back to your mountains in Wyoming, you know, or Montana. Like, farewell and God bless, brother. You know, that's the smartest decision you can make is just block me. Bye.
Your scam of your Congress fucking
You're sitting there playing video games, picking your nose, listening to some woman named T.A. Monkey screaming at you. Embezzling money.
And you're stealing money from people. You're not even going to use that money for politics.
We've already spent it on the campaign.
Because you're getting sued, dude. Because you're going to spend it on that shit. You don't have a job, bro. You don't have any.
Getting sued? I got a job. It's a full-time run, brother. Don't you understand how much time I dedicate to this run? I'm on here at 12 hours a day. Welcome back, Nora. Mountain here is opening up a Snicker bar and stuffing his obese body with all of his freckles. Hi, Mike. Welcome to the room.
Good luck, dude.
Farewell, Mountain. Go back to your mountain range, sir. We don't want to hear you belch, and we don't want to hear your farts. Please, Mountain. Thank you very little, Mountain. Thank you very little. Good day, sir. What a gentleman. What a gentleman. All those freckles. I know that guy has freckles. A lot of freckles. Can't you just see it and hear it in his voice? He's a freckle man.
At least he doesn't have scars.
Oh, freckles are worse than scars. Freckles are
Yeah,
forever.
scars and freckles.
Oh, that's a bad combination, too.
Yeah.
Well, at least you'll be known as Scarface for the rest of your life.
I know.
Just tell everybody that you got a cat, and its name was, Precious, and unfortunately the cat scratched you. Just say it was a cat scratch.
Tell me you're a madman. How are you not?
I'm as mad as a hatter.
Who is it? I'm going to take you into our conference room. Seems more seemly a setting for wax sector.
What happened?
I started as a salesman, Mr. Beale. I sold sewing machines and automobile parts, hairbrushes, and electronic equipment.
And old with the primal forces of nature, Mr. Beale, and I won't have it. Is that clear? You think you merely stopped a business deal? That is not the case. The Arabs have taken billions of dollars out of this country, and now they must put it back. It is ebb and flow, tidal gravity. It is ecological balance. You're an old man who thinks in terms of nations and peoples. There are no nations. There are no peoples. There are no Russians. There are no Arabs. There are no third worlds. There is no West. There is only one holistic system of systems. One vast and immane, interwoven, interacting, multivariate, multinational dominion of dollars. Petrodollars, electrodollars, multi-dollars, rank marks, rings, rubles, pounds, and shekels. It is the international system of currency which determines the totality of life on this planet. That is the natural order of things today. That is the atomic and subatomic and galactic structure of things today. And you have meddled with the primal forces of nature. And you will atone. Am I getting through to you, Mr. Beale? You get up on your little 21-inch screen and howl about America and democracy. There is no America. There is no democracy. There is only IBM and ITT and AT&T and DuPont, Dow, Union Carbide, and Exxon. Those are the nations of the world today. What do you think the Russians talk about in their councils of state? Karl Marx? They get out their linear programming charts, statistical decision theories, minimax solutions, and compute the price-cost probabilities of their transactions and investments, just like we do. We no longer live in a world of nations and ideologies, Mr. Beale. The world is a college of corporations, inexorably determined by the immutable bylaws of business. The world is a business, Mr. Beale. It has been since man crawled out of the slime. And our children will live, Mr. Beale, to see that perfect world in which there's no war or famine, oppression or brutality. One vast and ecumenical holding company for whom all men will work to serve a common profit, in which all men will hold a share of stock, all necessities provided, all anxieties tranquilized, all boredom amused. And I have chosen you, Mr. Beale, to preach this evangel. Why me? Because you're on television, dummy. 60 million people watch you every night of the week, Monday through Friday.
I have seen the face of God. You just might be right, Mr. Beale.
European education. They were also good. European education.
Say this word. This happens to be my favorite meal of the day. There are 2 syllables, stress on that first syllable, and those vowels can be tricky because we don't pronounce it as it appears. We say it as breakfast. Breakfast. My favorite meal of the day is breakfast. That's how you say it. Take my training by clicking on... At UW Milwaukee, we turn drops of possibility into waves. Say these 3 words. Let me show you how we say it in the United States. These words have 3 different vowel sounds. Let's start with the first one. This first one has that ow vowel sound, ends with a final j, voiced j. Lounge. Lounge means to relax, or it's a type of chair, a lounge chair. This word has the vowel sound, lunch, and it ends with the unvoiced ch, like chop chop, lunch. My little nephew came in the house the other day. Me and my brother, we were playing pool. He came in. He said, "Hey, Daddy, what's the difference between a hypothetical question and a realistic question?" Well, you know, my brother, he kind of stupid too, you know. Hypothetical. Is that they basically mean the same, but sometimes they be different, you know. Is it, for example, go upstairs and ask your mother, will she make love to the mailman for $250,000? My nephew ran upstairs, came back 10 minutes later. He said, "Daddy, Mama said she'll fuck the mailman, the milkman, and any other man for $250,000. He said, "Well, I see." He said, "Well, son, go downstairs and ask your sister, will she make love to the next door neighbor for $250,000? He ran downstairs, came back 15 minutes later, and said, "Father, sister said she'll fuck the next door neighbor, the neighborhood, in the next block for $250,000. My brother looked at me, I looked at him. I said, "Tell him, man, tell him." He said, "Let me tell you something. Son, hypothetically speaking, we should have $500,000. He said, "But realistically speaking, son, we living with 2 hoes." My little nephew came in the house the other day.
We're alive. We're awake. We see that it's done that the official car of the USA ski team is a Subaru. Why is there a mailbox in front of the post office? You're there. I like you people. Think you understand what I'm saying? When you watch TV and you see one of them police shows and they're in their locker room, you wonder why they lock their lockers. And I'm not so critical, I'm not going to say when things is right. And dodge is the perfect word to put on the front of a van coming at you. They put Ram on the side. They're after your ass. We're alive. We're awake. We see that it's done that the official car of the USA ski team is a Subaru. USA ski team is a Subaru. USA ski.
Say this word. Huh? What was that? It's time to stop struggling with your pronunciation.
Dr. Paul Gruber. Okay, this is going to conclude the Pepe Debate Room versus JB. We couldn't really drag in our opponents, so we're going to have to cancel the fight. Hope you guys enjoy the fight. This is the Peppa Show.
Big meal so much.
I think actually. Yeah, Big Nose is my boy.
Yeah, I had 2 boys and my grandmama. And really 4, because it was I had an extra in the house. And he used to always have company too.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry, Camille. We can't belittle our moments. I'll put it that way. We can't compare.
Doggy Jing can translate it as the book of the imminence of the way, or the book of the way and of heaven.
Nora, is your PTR? Are you now not safe for work because you're Scarface?
Huh?
Are you not safe for work now because you're Scarface?
I guess. I don't understand why it didn't.
Yeah, just make up, or you could just say you became a pirate.
I need Mountain to come in here and yell at me again. I get it yelling every day.
He called me an F word. He said he was going to block me. I was like, great. Like I care. So funny. Best friends? He just told me he was going to block me. Does that sound like a best friend to you?
Okay, but why?
I don't know. He said I ruined his room.
Do you think this needs to be cut open, or do you think lasers alone will do the trick?
I don't know. Microdermabrasion works. The sun takes wrinkles out, believe it or not. If you get a nice suntan and you microdermabrate, get one of those cloths.
Why are you calling it a wrinkle?
Because it's a line. Oh, hey, Anon. Oh, I'm so happy we can bring an Anon in here. I hope you're having a great night, Anon.
Sad that you call that a wrinkle, because it doesn't look like it.
Well, it's a beauty mark now. That's the way to frame it. There's no going back on beauty marks. People got them. People get attacked by dogs. They get their face. They have to have plastic surgery. I mean, you're lucky.
I'd rather you go viral. What do you mean? I did have to have plastic surgery. It's just the dentist did it instead.
Oh, well, he did a good job, believe it or not. I mean, it's actually, your face was wide open. He fucking put your face back together.
It was wide open.
Man, that must have sucked. Oh, I feel so bad for you. It's so painful. I'm so sorry you fell. It sucks.
It does suck, but it didn't hurt because I severed the nerve, so I didn't feel anything.
Yeah, well, anyways, this is the Pepe Show. There's no reason to have this room. I know nobody's going to come in. I'm about to walk away and play the Dao De Jing, so you can either stay here.
Before you play that, why are you playing that?
Because it's an audiobook. I just want to listen to something positive. I can't listen to people on this app. It's so stupid.
But what is it supposed to be?
It's a philosophy book. It's about God.
But when
Wisdom. It was written 2,700 years ago in China.
Really? Let's see. Now.
2,300 years ago in China.
They believe in God? So you're a Taoist? You're not a...
I'm in the book club. I'm in the book club. In the book club, we're not specific because we're looking for information and intelligence. And so we don't label what I am. We're just labeling the information that we're trying to comprehend. Does that make sense?
Yeah, can I read instead of you playing a book so I can exercise my face?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
What should I read?
Read something spiritual. Something, read Psalms, read Proverbs, read Ecclesiastes, or read Quran, or read anything spiritual.
A number from 1 to 114.
Okay, 13.
Okay. Let's see, which Quran are we going to use? Should we use the Jewish the Jewish man's Quran?
I don't know, and I don't care. Just read. In the book club, we just read.
So, actually, like this one. So this is
What manifests itself in the world, or simply the Book of the Way. Since it is already well known by its Chinese title, I have let that stand. About Lao Tzu, its author, there's practically nothing to be said. He may have been an older contemporary of Confucius, 551 to 479 BCE, and may have held the position of archive keeper in one of the petty kingdoms of the time. But all the information that has come down to us is highly suspect. Even the meaning of his name is uncertain. The most likely interpretations, the old master, or more picturesquely, the old boy. Like an Iroquois woodsman, he left no traces. All he left is his book, the classic manual on the art of living, written in a style of gem-like lucidity, radiant with humor, traveler arriving from a 60s joke to ask, what is the meaning of life? But it's clear from his teachings that he deeply cared about society, if society means the welfare of one's fellow human beings. The book is, among other things, a treatise on the art of government, whether of a country or of a child. The misperception may arise from his insistence on wei wu wei, literally, doing, not doing, which has been seen as passivity. Nothing could be further from the truth. A good athlete can enter a state of body awareness in which the right stroke or the right movement happens by itself, effortlessly, without any interference of the conscious will. This is a paradigm for non-action, the purest and most effective form of action. In the same way that an athlete or a dancer trusts the superior intelligence of the body. Hence Lao Tzu's emphasis on softness. Softness means the opposite of rigidity, and is synonymous with suppleness, adaptability, endurance. In surrendering to the Tao, in giving up all concepts, judgments, and desires, her mind has grown naturally compassionate. She finds, deep in her own experience, the central truths of the art of living, which are paradoxical only on the surface, that the more as with a dirty window, the light can't shine through. This freedom from moral categories, allows him his great compassion for. He is ready to use all situations and doesn't waste anything. This is called embodying the light. What is a good man but a bad man's teacher? What is a bad man but a good man's job? If you don't understand this, you will get lost, however intelligent you are. It is the great secret. Master, since the master is essentially us. Since the master is essentially us. I felt it would be untrue to present a male archetype, as other versions have. I worked from Paul Carus's literal version, which provides English equivalents, often very quaint ones, alongside each of the Chinese ideograms. English poem, Dr. Johnson said, that is the way to judge of the merit of a translation. I have often been fairly literal, or as literal as one can be with such a subtle